more Brussels-UK relationships to be discussed. Maria, if we talk about the new year and the new trade arrangement, what changes?
Well, Happy New Year, Manas. And I would say everything changes. We know there's a trade deal in place. It means no quotas, no tariffs, but the rest will change. And that means the regulation, the paperwork, the checks, the price pointing, all of this will very much change with the new trade arrangements that have been put out in place. What I would note is that, it's still too early to see the fallout of this. We had a relatively calm weekend this weekend. There was no issues at the ports. When you look at the export activity, it did seem to go relatively smoothly. There were a couple incidents, but nothing major. But again, this week is really the big test and the big week, because we're going back from Christmas and we're going back from holidays, and we're potentially going to see whether or not there's disruptions. But for businesses, of course, it means now dealing with more paperwork, dealing with more red tape, and dealing with, at times, two different types of regulation, because that is the whole point of Brexit, to move away and diverge away from the EU standards. And we're already seeing that to some extent with the vaccine manners. When you look at the vaccines that are being approved in the UK, the pace in which they're being approved, well, that is very different to the European Union, and that is just one fundamental aspect. There's many that go from industry to finance to climate to all kinds of goals when it comes to emission restrictions.